In a world marked by growing urbanization and mass consumption of materials, the global waste crisis is escalating at growth we couldn't have even perceived that it would grow to before. In this video, we will specifically look at one of the main factors towards this global issue: food waste. Now, you've probably heard things like, you should care about this aspect of climate change or care about that part of greenhouse gases many times. But it's not my job to tell you how you should feel about certain issues, such as global food waste. You get to decide how you handle this information and what you do with it. I'm just here to provide you with findings and hopefully give you some sort of perspective on this matter. Now that I'm done with the introductions of this video, I hope you find something of value in what I'm saying. Please enjoy. So, according to the findings of the World Bank, the world generates 2.01 billion tons of municipal solid waste annually, 44% of which is food and green waste, which is close to 880 million tons of waste. As reported by the Greenlee Institute, over a third of all food produced, around 2.5 billion tons, is lost or wasted each year, 1/3 of which occurs in the food production stage. The Boston Consulting Group estimated the food that was wasted equates to around 230 billion American dollars. It's not just that information though. Researchers estimate that lost food calories from food waste amount to roughly 24% of the total available food calories. To put this in view, the UN reported about a third of the global population, mostly in developing and low-income countries, didn't have enough access to food in 2020, an increase of 320 million people from the previous year. And the sad reality is that this trend isn't decreasing. According to experts, the level of food wasted globally is expected to rise by another third by 2030. With all this talk about global issues and everything of that nature, you may also be wondering what America has done. Have we contributed to the problem? What ways have we? Have we helped solve it in any way? Though disappointing, America is similar to the global figures. USDA research from 2010 showed that a third of food produced was left uneaten in America. US EPA estimates have suggested that food waste makes up the largest single category of waste reaching landfills in the US. It accounted for 24% of all landfill and 22% of all incinerated solid waste in 2018. In 2018, the US totaled 63 million tons of wasted food, though on the upside, about a third was managed using various strategies such as animal feed, bio-based materials, anaerobic digestion, composting, donation, fertilizers, and to support environmental costs like wastewater treatment. You may be wondering why these landfills are such a problem if food is biodegradable. The problem is when food breaks down, it rots, and it releases methane emissions into the atmosphere. And without proper management, it can get too far. In 2013, the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations estimated that 1.3 gigatons of edible food is wasted each year, and this releases 3.3 gigatons of CO2 equivalent. However, this estimate doesn't include land use change, which would put the figure even higher. There are many causes for foods being wasted all over the world. One simple way is ordering too much food at a restaurant and not finishing it, though that's really on a retail or consumer level. There's really a lot less obvious reasons for food waste in the agricultural business. An example of this unexpected cause would be the Kenyan farmers losing their crops to locusts in 2020. They ended up destroying $2.5 billion worth of crops. Another cause is if the vegetables or produce aren't attractive enough. People tend to avoid ugly produce. If it has blemishes or if it has a weird shape or a different coloration, it gets discarded from grocery stores. That means high-income countries are contributing to food waste earlier at a retail level, and that food and agriculture organizations cannot mitigate this food loss. Climate change also contributes to food losses and lack of food growth. It makes growing and harvesting cycles less predictable. Non-seasonal frost, early springs, and a range of other climatic shifts are significantly impacting both the prices that farmers are forced to set, as well as their ability to predict the right time to plant and harvest. There are many possible solutions to help reduce your environmental food waste footprint. There's simple ones such as buying less food. The less food you have, less likely you'll waste it and waste your money. It also means that you won't have to worry about more expired food rotting and producing methane gas. Another solution, though it may be a little convoluted to do, is donating your food to charities or nonprofits so people who need food can have some. Our model for the project we made today is a cardboard compost bin to help simulate and help you visualize what one of the many ways of disposing of food waste correctly looks like and what you can do.
I'm Brianna and I'm project manager.
I'm Damian, I'm the reporter.
I'm Eric, and I'm the researcher.
I'm Fabian, and I'm the builder.
And I'm Caleb Culver, the narrator, video producer, and general helper of the group. I hope you like our video presentation, and I hope you have a nice rest of your day.